In the lobby of Ramsey Solutions, Amanda is here. Hi, Amanda. How are you?
Hi, Dave. I'm honored to be here. How are you?
Good to have you. I'm better than I deserve. Where are you from?
Dayton, Ohio.
Cool. And you're here to do a debt-free screen.
I am.
I love it. How much have you paid off?
$24,000.
Good for you. And how long did that take?
18 months.
Good. And your range of income during that time?
During that time, about $30,000.
Okay. Wow. Then you've knocked this out fast.
Yes.
Look at you.
Yes.
What kind of debt was this?
Student loans.
All student loans.
Yes.
And what do you do for a living?
I am in marketing. I do social media marketing.
Good for you. Very good. Cool. What kind of debt? All student loans, you said, and we did it in 18 months. How long you been out of school?
About 5 years now.
Okay. What happened 18 months ago that turned you on? You got on fire, kiddo.
I did. Well, I'm a single mom, so I found your book in my mom's house on her bookshelf, and she kind of told me what it was about, and so I was like, all right, this sounds good, and I took it home, read like the first 2 chapters, and went to town.
Okay. Just went after it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you do anything special? Because these numbers, I mean, you're on beans and rice. Your mom must have cooked for you every night.
I was on beans and rice. Well, I had some in savings, so I took about $8,000 out and threw it right at the debt.
All right, that helps. Okay.
Right, and my son and I actually live with my dad, so living expenses are very low.
Oh, okay.
We're lucky enough that he lets us stay there rent-free and puts a roof over our heads.
Okay, and that enabled you to make these numbers work. Yeah,
Yes.
that's perfect. Yeah,
Yes.
that changes the equation considerably.
Absolutely.
That and the $8,000. Okay,
Yes.
but you still had to be very, very, very intense and
Yes.
intentional.
Yes.
Very good. So what was the tripwire that made you just, okay, we're going to do this? You just found the book?
Yeah, I every once in a while I go to my mom's house to grab a book to read, and I found it one day and was like, oh, this is kind of cool, and just went for it. And as a single parent, you kind of feel like you're never going to get ahead sometimes. You know, I'm living at home with dad, and I'm raising this kid by myself, and so starting to read your book really ignited that hope in me, and I just went to town and did it for my son.
How old is he?
He is 7, just turned 7.
All right. Very good.
Yeah.
That's good motivation.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
They're running around your ankles. They motivate you. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And he didn't like it all the time, but we made it happen.
They don't like anything all the time. None of them do.
Right.
That's part of my job as a parent, is make them miserable part of the time.
Exactly. So now that I'm out of debt, he's happy that I can say yes to a toy now and then.
Yeah. He'll live through this, I'm sure.
Right.
Very cool. Very cool. So what's going to be your biggest thing now that you're debt free?
Well, I actually, kind of part of my story is that after I became debt free and saved up my 3 months fully funded emergency fund, God kind of patted me on the shoulder, I feel like, and I actually won a significant amount of money.
Oh, wow.
From one of those sweepstakes. You enter in your email and forget about it. Out of nowhere, they told me I was the grand prize winner and took the cash, and so it's very, very lucky to have that. And so I got myself a new car.
Wow.
Because that was a big stress. I was worried about saving up for a car that wasn't a beater.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. And I was able to open a college savings account for my son and a Roth IRA for myself, and things that I never thought I would be able to do. So very, very blessed. Yeah. God definitely gave me a pat on the back for
he should have.
sticking to the plan.
He's proud of you, and so am I. Very cool. And you brought some folks with you. Who came with you?
My mom, Missy, is here, and my grandma, Linda.
Oh, neat.
My mom went through Financial Peace University with me, so she was kind of my accountability partner through this whole thing.
Okay. So 3 generations of ladies here.
Yes.
To celebrate.
Yes.
As it should be. I'm guessing they're pretty proud.
I think so.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Well, yeah, they ought to be. They ought to be proud of you. And here's what's interesting. When you got this sweepstakes in, you actually did smart stuff with it.
I tried.
And you did. I mean, you know, not everybody does, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you had a plan. You already had your head screwed on straight. So that makes all the difference in the world. What kind of car did you get?
I got a 2013 Hyundai Sonata. So it's a new to me car. But,
it's a great car.
Yeah.
It'll be very reliable for you and your son.
Yes.
Very nice. Good deal. What do you tell people the key to getting out of debt is?
Commitment. You know, you lay it all out so simply, the zero-based budget, the cash envelopes, the whole deal. But you really have to stay committed through the whole thing. It's very hard, especially since my debt, there wasn't a snowball. It was $24,000 in student loans, and that was it.
Yeah.
And so the commitment, I just really had to stay committed and see the light at the end of the tunnel. So I think that's the key.
Yeah, it makes all the difference in the world. And you know, I think you stay committed. You know, Simon Sinek wrote a book called Start With Why. And when you have a big enough why, you can stay committed. And that 7-year-old is your why.
Absolutely.
You change your family tree. We're breaking this cycle right here. It ends with me. And that's your why. And you can stay committed then. If you have a big enough thing in your heart, it causes you, yeah, even when it's tough, yeah, we're doing it. Even when it's raining, yeah, we're doing it. Even when we're tired, yeah, we're doing it. Because you stick right in there because you have a reason that's bigger than the momentary pain.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's huge. Very good. Well, I'm proud of you. Good
Thank you.
job.
Thank
Good
you.
job. We got a copy of Chris Hogan's book for you, Retire Inspired. And that's your next chapter in your story. I want you to be a millionaire now.
All right.
And call in on the Millionaire Theme Hour.
I will.
And continue to grow your career so you can do that. You're on your way. You know what to do, and you're doing it. And very, very well done.
Thank you.
All right. Amanda from Dayton, Ohio. $24,000 paid off in 18 months, making $30,000 a year. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
3, 2, 1. We're debt free!
I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Single mom making $30,000 a year can pay off $24,000 you can get out of debt. None of you watching or listening to that have anything to whine about. Just shut up. If Amanda can do it, she just did a mic drop right there, man. I mean, you can do this stuff. She's inspiring. Very, very cool. Yeah. Some of you always are like, you're looking for an excuse. Well, Dave, I mean, the people calling in there, the people that are doing their debt-free screams all make $100,000. No, they don't. Some of them make $100,000 a year, but some of them make 30. Several times this week, make 40. They just decided they were going to be different. You can always look for an excuse to not win. If you want to be a victim, just go be a victim. You can be there's lots of people in this country will tell you how to be a victim, and they're happy when you're a victim, and they'll be a victim with you, and they'll give you victim language to use, but then you don't get to be Amanda. Did you hear her voice? Wow. Stuff going on, man. Stuff going on. Changes everything. You've got to believe you can win and then take the steps to cause that belief to turn into reality. It's not rocket science. I know some of you are like, well, that's just that positive thinking stuff. No, it's not. It is positive thinking, but I mean, I'm positive you can do it. That's all it is. It's not like it's magical or something. It's not magical, but it is magical in the sense that you can't do it if you believe you can't. What is the old saying? If you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. If you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Is it hard? Well, yeah. Welcome to grown-up land. Do you think this was going to be Skittles, rainbows, and unicorns? Come on. Where'd you think this was going to be? I'm sorry. Oh, it's harsh out here. Oh, wah. But you can do it. You can do it. If you don't sit around and suck your thumb, whine, and blame everybody else, you can do it. You're not a victim. The society is not ganged up on you. You're not trapped, and you're not stuck. Well, Dave, yeah, I know. You can come up with an excuse if you want to come up with an excuse. Go ahead. Be a victim if you want to. But I like hanging out with victors. People like Amanda. She just declared victory. Did you hear it? I'm debt free! Did you hear it? I heard it. That's a victory scream right there, man. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.